Hey y'all, it is day 5 of 30 Days of Inspiration. I'm Naya. Thank y'all for watching this video. I really appreciate you. Today's topic is remember that you are loved. Yesterday was this fancy event for my former job, and I always talk about it, y'all, because it was a big part of my life. I spent 40 hours a week at that job, and it has been a huge influence. It made a huge impact on my personal and professional growth. But yesterday, it was the fancy event, and the girls who I worked with for the past 3 years, they called me, they FaceTimed me, and I was at the library and my phone died, but I hit them back. Hit them up. I was like, "Yo, what's up? What y'all want?" And she said, "Oh, we just want to say hi." And they were just so excited about the event and meeting other people. And then my former coworkers got in the FaceTime video. They're like, "We miss you so much. It's not the same without you." And then some more girls from the program jumped into the camera. They're like, "Hi, hi." Oh, it was so beautiful. And then later that night, at the fancy event, one of the volunteers who I befriended, she texted me and she said, "Man, I miss you. It's not the same without you being here. I wish you were here." And in that moment, I felt so loved, so loved. And that's what I appreciate about my old job is that it was a place where I was celebrated. Because if you don't know, I struggle with self esteem and seeking validation from men. Um, and even despite having so much love from the space where I worked, I still naturally focus on how I'm lacking in my dating life. And I want to remind y'all that you have to remember that you are loved. You really have to remember that. It's so easy to take for granted the beauties in our life and how we can easily let darkness overshadow the light in our life. But know that you are loved. Now, by how many people? I don't know. I can't promise you it's going to be tens and thousands of people. But there's at least 2 to 3 people in your life that truly love you. I know I have an abundance of love in my life, from my family to friends to former colleagues to sorority sisters or just people who encounter me just randomly. Like they can feel my spirit and my warmth. And I really want to encourage y'all to remember that you are loved because the world can make you feel inadequate, you're less than, like you always have to prove something. But there's someone out there who just admires you. Maybe it's your strength, your intellect, your creativity, the way that you love on people. But the universe knew, I promise you, the universe knew that I needed some love because, man, words can't even describe how good it felt to be remembered. Um, and how humbling it was that even though I left the organization, how my legacy, how my impact is still there and strong. And I know, at least for a few years, that the changes I've made or the things I've implemented will carry on, or the lessons I instilled in the girls. Like there's some things that they won't ever forget. And not to toot my own horn, but I mean, I put in work. I did a lot of work professionally and also personally to grow and evolve. So I would hope that I did some type of work, some type of impact. Um, but yeah, y'all never forget that you're loved. And there's people who really want to love on you. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna keep thinking about that as I grow throughout these days. Um, and in those moments where I feel negative or I feel like I'm less than, I'm like, man, there's a group of people who think so highly of me. And I want y'all to think that. Hold yourself accountable to take yourself to a mental space and think about those moments and those places and environments where you're truly loved. Um, because you are worthy of love. I don't care what anybody says. Naya's telling you. Naya cares if don't nobody else care. I stole that from Tupac. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. Tomorrow is day 6. Yeah, I think day 6. Yeah, hopefully. Okay, bye y'all.